Hello, everybody. Here's your current events for today, Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. U.S. crude oil for May delivery turned negative yesterday for the first time in the history of the trade of oil futures. What does this mean, and how does it translate to gas prices? Well, yesterday the price of May delivery for U.S. oil fell to at one time minus a negative $40 a barrel. This means that oil producers would pay you to take their oil. Why? The future contract for May deliveries expired yesterday, meaning if you held a contract, you must take delivery. The problem right now is that the world is running out of places to store oil due to a decline in demand and the price war between Saudi Arabia and Russia, where they both flooded the market with oil. The price for June delivery of oil is around $20 a barrel, positive $20, and so is the international benchmark of North Sea crude. Gas prices will go down, but remember, gas is also based upon supply and demand. And oil refineries have been cutting back their production of gasoline as demand decreased. In a late-night tweet, President Trump said that he would sign an executive order temporarily suspending immigration to the United States. The president tweeted, in light of the attack from the invisible enemy, as well as the need to protect the jobs of our great American citizens, I will be signing an executive order to temporarily suspend immigration into the United States. The order is expected to stop the issuance of new green cards and work visas, which has already really declined greatly due to the pandemic. It is unclear if this executive order would violate the Constitution. Immigration is an express power of Congress. Congress, however, has not used that express power in many decades, hence why we've had immigration battles with President Obama and President Trump. And both Obama and Trump used the power of executive orders to deal with immigration issues. The courts have been, ruling on positively for some of President Trump's things, and lower courts have ruled negatively. So we'll see what happens if and when this is signed. Administrative sources went on to say that there will be provisions to allow essential workers in agricultural and healthcare to enter the country. One of the real concerns that we're starting to see already with this pandemic is that there are fields of produce that are being left to rot because there's nobody to pick them. So as much as you may complain about immigration and immigrants, they do provide needed benefits for our agricultural production. After missing the April 15th celebration of his grandfather's birthday, intelligence officials are speculating on the health of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Some officials believe the North Korean leader is in grave danger after a surgery. The Daily NK, the state paper in North Korea, reported that Kim received a cardiovascular system procedure on April 12th because of excessive smoking, obesity, and overwork. The United States and South Korea are concerned about Kim's health and who would control the country's nuclear weapons should Kim die. Intelligence officials both in the United States and South Korea are unaware of any contingency planning as far as what would happen in the worst case scenario, who would take over. Today's political cartoon. Even while new cases and deaths related to COVID-19 are continuing to rise in parts of our country, some governors are making plans to reopen their state for business. Stay-at-home restrictions are going to be eased in Georgia, where the governor is going to allow bowling alleys, body art studios, gyms, hair and nail salons to reopen as early as Monday. South Carolina, bookstores, flower shops, and flea markets, again, beginning Monday. And already in Florida, some beaches have been reopened. Health officials are saying until we have adequate testing, not only if you have COVID-19 or if you have had COVID-19, we need to be very careful on how we reopen our economies. But some governors are already starting to jump ahead. What happened on this day in history for April 21st? Well, on this day in 1895, Woodville Latham and his sons demonstrated their Panopticon, the first movie projector developed in the United States. 1895. It took the concept of Thomas Edison's kinescope, which could only be viewed in a small little, they called it a peep show box, and developed it to where it could be projected to a large audience. In 1918, the World War I German flying ace known as the Red Baron was killed in action. Historians speculated that he was flying over Allied trenches when a soldier took his rifle and just took a pot shot at the Red Baron and hit and killed him. So it was kind of a freak shot, but it worked. And the most famous German flying ace died. And 4 years ago on this day in 2016, the legendary rock musician Prince dies from an accidental overdose of the opioid drug fentanyl. I believe tonight on CBS they're doing an all-star tribute to Prince that was filmed in January, so it will actually be a concert before a live audience tonight on CBS if you want to check that out. Well, that's our current events for today, Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. Until tomorrow, this is Mr. Ruska signing off and reminding you to keep calm and keep on reading. We'll see you tomorrow.